The best we can do to start our weekend is to sit and discuss some of the latest stories, knowing very well that yesterday we could not come your way, all because Shatta-Movement Empire, we were out there trying to produce one music video out of the Safa project for our numerous fans all over the world. And really, indeed, we were able to get it sorted. So yesterday, we were missing in action. Surely, in the next days, you guys are going to be watching one very serious hot music video from the Shatta-Movement Empire. Just wait for it. Like someone would say, anticipate. I won't say much. Just wait for it and let's see how that goes. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Showbiz Daily, once again, here on Sammy Flex TV, the Friday edition. I'm doing this with my team, Roland Amate, who is in the middle from Shagzy Shatta-Movement Empire, as well as Roland Report on YouTube and RolandReport.com, and Intim Dodo Solomon Chemo, also at the other side, representing Flex Entertainment Limited as our online manager, as well as Intim Dosu Digital Solutions. We do this together here on the show. To the producers of the show, let me say big ups to Theophilus Digosh as well as Buju Lens, making it happen. Now we are going straight to the topics without jokes. We have some serious stories on board. First, I want to start with Brother Sammy. He is a gospel musician, very talented gospel musician to say the least. And in our Ghana music industry, he's a big name, no two ways about it. Not long ago, we read or we heard an advice from Nanama McBrown, who is also a popular and talented actress we have here in Ghana, telling people, especially men and women, that before you would get married, attain a certain age before you would get married. And he advised ladies to attain like 35 and men like 45 or so. And to gospel musician Brother Sammy, he is also saying something from a different point of view, and that has called for a discussion. And here in the studio, just as we discussed Nanama McBrown's marital advice, we are also going to discuss gospel musician Brother Sammy's marriage advice as well. So just wait for it. But first, maybe I can read a story here shortly for you to know that indeed what we are saying is the story. Now, Ghana Web has even captured this. And it says, have children, but don't marry. Brother Sammy tells bachelors. My goddess. My goddess. Brother Sammy says, have children. Di now. Perubi na di now. Name say obeto kawapa de. Lie. Now, why is he saying this? Let's get into the details. Now, it says, gospel musician Brother Sammy has sparked discussion on social media after sharing his views on marriage and having children outside of wedlock. During an interview on NIT FM, the controversial gospel singer said he usually tells other men to focus on having kids rather than tying the knot. He said that despite being married, he would not advise people to toe the same lane, claiming that marriage benefits women more than men. This comes after the show's host, Ola Michael, asked him about the current state of his marriage. Now, marriage, this is what Brother Sammy said. Marriage is good, but I would advise people to rather have children. I'll never advise someone to get married, he stated. Brother Sammy said anything could happen in marriage that might lead to a partner feeling neglected, whereas the love of a child remains constant and unwavering. He added that even a rebellious child would support their parents if their marriage falls apart. And that was Brother Sammy talking right there. I don't know why Chemo does not want to listen to the influential people in Ghana who are advising others on marriage, and Chemo seems to be doing otherwise of everything they are saying. Chemo, this advice, you missed it.
Oh, this one too is not a good one.
It's not a good advice.
No, not at all.
Oh.
But I'll place him in. There are some points in there that I will agree with, but that shouldn't make you take such a decision as in don't don't marry but
give birth.
Give birth. No, it shouldn't allow you. As currently the way our laws are, or the way that society is structured, marriage will benefit women more than men. So if you say based on that you won't marry but you give birth, I disagree. But yes, that thing is true that in our current dispensation, not even in only Ghana, all over the world, marriage laws favors women. Marriage laws favor women as compared to men. So he has a point there. But that shouldn't give, you shouldn't take a decision of just giving birth to children and not marrying. In fact, that is where you will be worse off if you are in an advanced country. So one, the show that we are not only doing for people in Ghana.
Exactly.
I can tell you that if you are in an advanced country and you give birth without marrying, you will be worse off. Because the child support that you will pay, it would have been better if you were living with someone.
And here you are talking to the men.
Yes.
Okay.
Here I'm talking to the men. If you give birth with someone, especially, I know much about the American system and then the UK system. If you give birth with someone, you are not married, and the person takes you to the government, the court, the child support that you will pay, you will regret for the rest of your life. Some people cannot even recover. The child support alone will kill every dream that they have. And the law will be chasing you wherever you go.
From left to right.
Right and center. So it will not be a good advice.
Okay.
Especially if you are in an advanced country.
Okay.
In our system too, yes, you may have your way, because our system will also, we have a system that will say that yes, you have to support your child and all that, but the difference here is that the enforcement is weak.
Okay.
So there are people who have given birth to a lot of children, but they don't take care of them, and they are just moving on with their life, and
they are doing their things.
They are doing their things, and no one is really chasing them.
You're right.
So in our system, we have laws like that, but because it is not enforced, or we are not enforcing it like that, yes, you may not have issues if you do that in our current dispensation or in our system here in Ghana. Okay. But here's the thing. Most of the kids or most of the people that will find themselves in trouble, research even outside has shown that most of them are living with single parents. Most of the kids who are having issues, like all kinds of issues that you can think of, robbery, prostitution, whatever, most of them, I'm repeating it because some people will come and say that I am I was talking against single parent, but I didn't do that. I'm not saying everyone, but most of them, at least the people that have fallen into that category, when you interview or when you do a survey, most of them were coming from the single parent, either only the mother taking care of them or only the father taking care of them. Okay. Especially if it's only the mother taking care of them, then the risk is higher. That's it. So if you advise people to go that direction, you are not helping the society. Apart from the child support thing, apart from the other thing that you may find yourself in trouble or whatever, even if we clear that one, when both parents are living together with the kids, the kids have better chance of succeeding in life. Okay. So it's better that you have somebody that you and that person will take care of.
Raise the children together.
Yes. The kids will have a better chance. I'm not saying that all people with single parents will fail in life. No, that's not what I'm saying. But at least those who have failed, when you interview them, most of them were with a single parent household. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That so Brother Sammy will not be helping the society if he
with this kind of advice.
People to just do that. So for me, I think if you think that you don't want to marry, then I will also advise that don't give birth.
Okay. If you don't want to marry, then don't give birth at all.
Yes. You see, some circumstances may happen, like in his case, he got married and it didn't go well for him. That's why he's advising that. But if he wants people to get it in a way that now he's advising, then don't tell them to also give birth. You are saying that marriage is not good. The same way, giving birth to children that you and the parent, you and the partner will not
be available.
It's also not a good thing. You will just be bringing people in the society who are likely going to fail or be a burden to the society. So it's better if you don't want to marry, then don't give birth.
Don't give birth at all.
That will be best for you personally, and it will even be good for the society as well.
I see. So Brother Sammy's advice and Chemo's opinion, starting the show for us on a very positive note. This is where I would call the men on this channel to also provide their own information and what they think about this suggestion or advice from gospel musician Brother Sammy. Meanwhile, Roland Amate will take it up. I know he will take the advice because he's yet to make that decision. Advice you never fat.
I don't know. Why are you so sure?
Oh, it's a heavy metoma. Heavy metomze womb. Heavy metomze womb. Exactly. But what do you think about it, though?
Well, should we scrap it? I wouldn't say we should, because everybody has their own motive of venturing into something. Obia wanting or into any form of relationship or partnership. To certain people, marriage is just making children for them. It's just keeping their lineage active. That to some people, that is what marriage is to them. And those people would see nothing wrong with what Brother Sammy is saying.
Okay.
If to you the reason why you would want to marry is because you want to procreate, of course, you can give birth outside wedlock, and you will still get that satisfaction. You still get what you want.
You are looking
which
for,
is your lineage continuing.
In the last.
Exactly, last. The final resources. You still keep your family name as they would want to call it. And I believe some of these things come as a result of societal pressure is also one of them. You know, when society sometimes gives people pressure to enter into some form of partnership or marriage, it is mostly out of me peminana. It is mostly out of
that's undue pressure.
I want my grandchildren.
Penana said that's on the
exactly. and in that sense, it's sometimes certain people are left with no choice than to go for the one that is available to satisfy that societal need. And they may not have that specific bond or that will to say that this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. But the person is available. So you see, they may be in a relationship with somebody and they will tell you, you are not ready to get married. Let me go for somebody who is ready. Meanwhile, in the next 5 years, is there a probability that the person that is ready now will also be willing to stay for that long with you? And that is also a different conversation. So before you realize, in certain circumstances, then problems come along the way, and you see them going their separate ways. And it is out of these things that people will say, okay, so I can just catch somebody, but will that help any of us? Or would that help majorly in the society? Obviously, there are certain things that you would consider as negative when you think about some of these things. Examples is what Chemo raised, and some of them has to do with the fact that, Charlie, at times family bond is also very important. You may be okay now living on your own, going up and down, but definitely you will need it. You would definitely need it, which is why some people would even say that they regret even sacrificing their family bond to chase their career
things, yeah.
or whatever. At the end of the day, you would have to make a decision, and if that decision doesn't land you well, the future you would come and you would regret it. And as at that time call, if she knew a bit me, so brother Sammy's advice there, if you think that society is giving you pressure to give birth, and you want to give birth, now you'll be because me when people say, oh, don't marry but give birth, and beside who say, why ba?
The people you've been doing it with.
Yes, you see, the people you've been doing it with, but you also don't know the person's motive for doing it with you. Ebi anipa no or the mouth because or no nim say okay, or no na ebet na afebo. At a point you guys will settle. At a point you guys are going to build up something. But you also selfishly have this kind of motive and would want to say that okay, me I just want to give birth. That is so unfair. That is so unfair. And you see, it is one of the reasons why it has been able to cycle and go back and forth. Most of the laws in terms of marriage favors the woman. It is out of these things. Until we say, marriage laws are, you draw 10, 9 of them favors the woman. It's just one. Even if one they can't favor men, you will still have to go and contest it. Of course, you would have to go and contest and
to make sure you are in charge.
Exactly, and prove your worth before it will even come your way. It is a general crime or ban. So, yeah, but as Sammy's advice there, some people would. That's why I'm saying we shouldn't scrap it completely because obi no more no ne motive and say Charlie, a man pressure be baby say on worry and they are worry and the last is to give birth. So if it is about giving birth, and they don't see any proper value they are going to see in that particular marriage relationship. Of course, yes, that's how they see it. And in that sense, the person will fall for Brother Sammy's advice.
Well, I am a little concerned here because there are some people who would not be able to analyze most of these advices coming from these influential people, and they may just be caught on hook, line, and sinker, and they might take decisions out of what these people are saying. Because let's look at someone like Nana McBrown, very influential, highly respected, and loved by many. So if Nana McBrown is telling you this, and you don't have that analytical power, you are not wise enough, you fall into the 5 laws of stupidity. If you fall under the 5 laws of stupidity, my brother, my sister, you are doomed. And Brother Sammy has also added his to it. There are some cases that to some people, some of these things might work for them. But those are extreme cases. Rare cases. There are some people, like indeed, some of these things might work for some people.
They need it even to survive.
Yes, because for some people, they know that, oh, if a woman comes to me, that woman, she know they come for anything, they can't survive. But if I get a child here, there, I'm fine.
Okay.
But some people will take this, apply it wrongly, and later there will be gnashing of teeth. So that is the problem. Well, we will discuss it. Those who want to learn. Those who don't want to. Let's move on to Akrobeto. And Chemo has been using this particular story as case study or examples on this show on different occasions. Akrobeto had said he is not a fan of taking photos with people as a celebrity. Indeed, Akrobeto is a celebrity, in fact, a top one, to be honest, in Ghana. Being in the movie industry for years, now on television, and all that, he has worked for himself. In fact, when he drives around town, he is even on billboards. So for his celebrity status, no question about it. Now, in this interview with his own colleague at Peace FM, or Despite Group of Company, Dan Kokuyebwa, I think it's not a fresh interview, Akrobeto had said that, yes, people might not like the fact that to him, when you meet him, offer, I'm investing in photo, I will say, no, I won't take a photo with you. Offer was asked, why won't you take a photo with anybody? And if I saying because of some things that some people did with having photos with them. In fact, in this video, of I talked about someone who impregnated some 19-year-old girl with his photo, and Chemo has also been talking about some juju one and all. Now, this is my question. This excuse or this reason of not taking photos with people, not everyone would know. And as celebrity courtesy demands, when you meet people, to call for photo opportunities with them is high. Now, to say no to them and matters that will come out of it, what do we think about it? First, let's go watch the video. When I come back, I'll get to my people so we start talking.
Akrobeto penny papa, but on pe photo chat. So we share Akrobeto abonte. Yenka photo. Sida minka. Adinda. Bra. Adia men penny picture chat. Adinda. He me desi wo busa sa question. Dan e start no. Adia bi e so nya hu nyansa. E start no. Me picture. Obi di kwanyim 16 years girl. That is a thank you. We need to make a picture different be 3 or 4 kra. Enti girl no ne maam no be hu me e ba me nchen no. A o ka chen so mo hwu wura we mo de picture na kire me phone so. Na say madam me nimo no. Na say no na twa picture na say me na twa picture but me nimo no na sem kromo nka. No say ne wanye me baba. Oh, e kwan ba so. Wura ba ni say no say ne maam soma so on fa de nkomo bi wabu akwa. Nti omo kono mo seat so seat back so trotro sprint baby inu mu yi film emu inu obi eka oh Akrobeto dey we serious ko le tiri mo dinda ko to dey kura ne ndanto to fa bi serious dey obi eka do beka na gens me part pa me wies ko me pese me actress tiemi o e kwa na kwanze o we actress e betimi aboa o ko Akrobeto dey obi kuma se a me ni ko ba bia no fan fun the picture bra how can you believe no yeah that would tell me different pictures very good different picture and the crowd guy can say any fair no send it or send the man okay and we send you numbers to my friend Akrobeto me fa duane mre no objection to be come ba sisi.
Well, that was the video from Akrobeto, and Roland will take this up first. Asking that how do we discuss this? He's a celebrity. In fact, even at your status, you go out and people want to take photos with you. Imagine you say, no. Not knowing your reason. And Akrobeto has shared this reason. How does this even sit with the people he thinks he's talking to?
Unfortunately, some people might take this wrongly. Yes, some people might take this wrongly and would even want to base on this to go to the extreme of even disrespecting him. Yes, it will happen because it is not everybody that may understand the situation that you are in. So for them to feel directly what you are feeling and what is informing your decisions, trust me, they have no idea.
They'll miss it.
They are very ignorant of it, and it will cause them to react in a certain way that, per their own understanding, sometimes may come out as disrespectful to you. For Akrobeto, yes, me, I would want to respect his decision as a popular person.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, these situations are one of the occupational hazards as being a popular person is concerned. It is one of the disadvantages of being a popular person or a people's person, where there is identity fraud, there is misrepresentation, communication that people can even have on your behalf, even the ones that are affiliated truly to you self. Sometimes it gets scarier like that. Here we are talking about somebody that may not even know you, but would want to claim that they are affiliated with you and they would want to use your name wrongly. That is there. But sometimes, see, it goes down and it is so scary to the extent that even people who genuinely or are truly closer to you can use it.
Take advantage.
Yes, take advantage of it, and sometimes it comes back to hurt you. So in that sense, at a point when you feel that you don't have that mental strength or that zeal to control it again, you would want to close the door. And it is a natural reaction. It is something that it's okay, it's fine. It is you and your life. And you think it is the best decision that will save you from certain troubles. Yes, you have to do it. People say, see, whatever decision that you do, or you take, some people may not like it anyways. You can decide to say, regardless of whatever people are using my image for, or whatever they are doing with it, I will still open up. Mopa monsa like 1,000. Minimum be trap picture 1,000. So why we just can say we trap pictures dodo. Also, celebrity trap pictures dodo so they won't be that. It's like that. It's like that. You just need to analyze your brand and know what decision that will work.
Which one works for you?
Exactly. That decision may not work for another celebrity, or probably of Akrobeto caliber may not work. The moment that person decides to take this decision, the career they go, I don't know. So you would have to prioritize one thing at a point. There's always something to sacrifice. But for Akrobeto's own, we all know in the especially the creative art space there, it is something that is not far from us. Go online and there are parody accounts, even physically self.
Someone wants to do you.
Like for
they want to do you like.
Exactly. Oh, na my name no. Oh, na my essay, and it happens. It happens, and these days that we live virtually almost all our lives on social media too. I say no. Whether you take the picture with the person or you don't take the picture with the person, if the person will still want to misuse your name in a certain way,
they can still go ahead.
They can still use
the person who is using Shatta-Wale's Twitter account. Does he have a photo with Shatta-Wale? No.
As we were creating verified the whole crowd, he didn't say, and it is there.
I found the Shatta photo online.
Exactly. One photo. One photo in the empire. You understand? And they are using it and they are doing it. Is there something that we can do about it? Very little. And that little self is just protecting what is in your corner, like immediate corner. And it is one of it is you taking the decision to shut certain doors around you. And it is what will save you. Is it saving some people? Yes, it is. It is really saving some people. Because I've been in certain conversations where Charlie, people will call, hey, this your friend has gone to do this, that your friend has gone to do this, only for them to realize later on that, Charlie, the person just came to take a picture with me as a friend.
And I don't even know.
And I don't have no proper relationship with the person. Even if I know the person, I don't have any proper, the person is not my friend. I don't have any proper relationship with the person. So that one there happens. Me, I would just wish that the people that would take this wrongly will not be more. Okay. Because sometimes if they are more, that is when it comes back to hurt the celebrity and they tend to give them certain tags
backlash
and all of that. But if the people that will have a problem with this are less, I think Akrobeto, if he's shutting those doors, why not? At least they are definitely, you see, for
but I hear he's shut them already. It's not
and American, but you see, to every rule there are exceptions. There are people that he will definitely do it with, but not the majority.
Okay.
Yes, it is because of the majority that he's putting
I'm sure he can do it with his staff members or his workers.
There are people, even themselves, it will still be limited in some. You see, people take these decisions not because of the minority. They take these decisions based on the majority. Because when you do this, you save yourself a great stress, trust me. Even the people, the few ones that you open up to them, you will be able to save yourself to some extent. So yeah, okay. I respect his decision and I hope others would also do. But there are 5 laws of stupidity. Edition of showbiz.
Clemento's child was on stage and he was having fun. And it just but then confirm you know then he came say before me the moment he was ready to say backwards you know if came and said if by before me no professor well, Chemo, let me come back to you and get your view on Akrobeto's posture. We're taking photos with.
I'll advise him to rethink or
to rethink, huh?
Yeah. Don't go that direction.
I was thinking same as a matter of fact.
And my reason is you can't stop people if they want to use your
image to do
image to do something
in today's world.
No, you can't stop it. But I think what should concern him is people around him, like people that he's connected to. That one there, then you have to do something about it. When some people are connected to you direct, you know them, they know you, you have transactions with them.
They have some access to you.
For those people, yes, it should concern you, because whatever that they will use your name for will hurt you directly. But for those outside your circles or your orbit, as the Americans would say, you shouldn't worry about it. It will happen. Yes, when you get the opportunity, you advise people or you caution people to be careful when they are dealing with others in your name.
Yeah.
You have every right to say that, but you can't stop it. And because of that, you may also be denying some people who genuinely love you and will want to get a picture of you or something of you for them to cherish.
Yeah.
You are denying them that because of some people's misbehavior or not doing things well. There are some that you can't stop, and there are so many examples. I've watched a video that a person who was frauding others with the other a celebrity's image, and then they called the celebrity and the person, like they were talking on how do I put it, on video call, and the person was asking, so why are you doing this? Why are you using my name to fraud people? The guy said that, yeah, that's his mean of survivor. and so the celebrity told him, you can't be doing that because at a point you'll be caught. But for me, I don't think I can do much about it. In fact, he has complained. People will be calling him and he'll be telling them that it's not me. He doesn't know me. I don't have any link. But still, the guy is still doing it, and he's getting people. So the guy said, well, one day I know that the law will deal with you, but I don't think I can do much about it. But if you still go on and
when the issues come up,
then
you stand firm.
Yes, then you deal with it. So, and I think Akrobeto should take that posture. It's like for those closer to you, whatever that you can do it. But for those outside your orbit, you can't do much. And don't base on that to deny people access to you when they just want to cherish the moment. That
because there are some people who are genuine lovers of your craft.
Yes, exactly.
And some might even come with some extra benefit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Later, they will use that picture to say that, okay, I got the opportunity with you, and in fact, I'm ready to also do this for you, or favor your child or something like it can happen. For those who are using your picture to misbehave, even if they have not met you before, they can still do it. Yeah. And I've seen a picture of Shatta-Wale. That one, he is not in the picture with the person, but Baba, the online barbers, and then the
yeah, those people.
Yes.
Nanatia
and Co.
And his cohort.
Yes, Nanatia and Co. They take Shatta's picture. Just get a bigger one. They print it big and put it at their shrine.
You remember when we went for Mr. Forson's show? There was a flyer beer. Shatta-Wale was on it.
So for that one, what can you do? And you say, because of that, I will not take picture again, but I will not post my picture again. No, it doesn't work like that. For me, I think the advice should go to the victims. You see, we say this and people will say, why are you blaming the victims? Yes. You have to blame the victim at some point, because some of the victims, their action will lead them to will lead them to
suffer some of these
things.
Yeah.
So we have to advise, don't become a victim. It's better than you will be a victim for us to chase the person. I remember in our page, somebody brought DJ Sammy Flex image in there, and they said, "Brother Sammy, do something about it." But DJ Sammy Flex. What should Brother Sammy do about DJ Sammy Flex?
I remember
DJ Sammy Flex. He is not Sammy Flex. Yes, if the person is closer to Sammy Flex, yes, you will deal with it. But this is a guy somewhere saying that he's DJ Sammy Flex, and maybe some people may fall victims. Fine. But the point is, when you call DJ Sammy Flex, what will he say that will make you pay money to him or do whatever in the name of original Sammy Flex? What would that person say? it's most likely that they will give you a very juicy offer that is too good to be true, but you will still go for it.
That is if you are greedy.
Yes.
You go for the bait.
Yes, exactly.
You see, go for the bait.
And there's a popular saying by one guy. He says that you can't cheat an honest person. And his reason is that if you are honest with your dealings or doing business with people, somebody will come with a business like iPhone 15 Pro Max. Somebody will come and say, give me 1,000, I will give you iPhone 15 Pro Max. And then you pay 1,000 for iPhone 15 Pro Max. You go home and it's Kiso boss. Take it like that. Because you are not
iPhone 15 is not so 1,000.
Take it like that.
You are not honest person. So why Kiso?
Chamo's point is solid.
Take it like that.
Take it like that.
Fuck with that. That's the price of being dishonest.
Because you were trying to cheat someone.
Exactly. Like you know that this thing in a normal market will cost me like 10,000, and you want to pay 1,000 cedis for that. Not even something closer for you to say, oh,
there's manageable.
So if you are dishonest, like you are likely going to be a victim. And like the people that they call and say, Sister London, you see, you know, say, Ubi behind London, Ubi behind Ubi afro say, Sister London, or some funny mamma, laptop. Now you are willing to take that thing, the things that you know you don't have any relative, or London or near bro. You still want to receive such things. Until later, okaza for 2,000 brand, I bet you now the name number. Now all the 2,000 man now wanting can be man. Take it like that. Because you are dishonest.
Yeah.
If you are honest, think about some of these things and you know that no, you don't deserve it. Even if you are lucky that somebody just want to give it to you, you have that idea that maybe I don't deserve it. It will just drag your feet a bit, and later you will find out that okay, the person was just going to scam me or something like that. So for me, I think Akrobeto can't do much, and he shouldn't use that to also block some people's moment that maybe later Akrobeto himself will benefit from. Yeah.
Well, I also agree. As a matter of fact, when I saw the story, though Chemo has been saying it, but seeing him say it for the first time in video, I said to myself, wow, how long are you going to be doing this? So you meet people in town, your cherished fans, someone wants to take a photo with you and he say no, because someone was bad. Is everybody bad? Yes, some people have been bad to us, but can you say because of that you never deal with anybody again? You just have to be wise moving forward. You just have to be smart moving forward. And I'm sure if I were Akrobeto, that's what I would say. That, okay, you take a photo with me, but as to how you use the photo, when anything happens, you know how to handle it. Because that guy, the DJ Sammy Flex, like Chemo was saying, he could have duped everybody. Me, I'll never be in trouble for anything. Because you go, who did he send the money to? Recently that some guy be about Shatta.
Yeah.
Some guy be like that. Kumasi, a guy was calling, Shatta-Wale has taken his money. He says, Shatta-Wale has taken your money. Are you sure? Okay, what you took? How did you give him the money? He said, I gave the money to him via Momo. Send the number of send the number for me to verify if indeed it was Shatta-Wale's number. I told him it was Charles something.
No, it wasn't Charles.
It wasn't Charles.
It was something Amma.
Oh yes, Amma rather.
Yes,
Amma. Yes, Gideon Amma or something. Yes, Ampa. It was Amma. So when I saw it, I said, see, you were out there making noise. I've been chatting with him on Facebook. You've been chatting with Shatta-Wale on Facebook and you are paying him 2,000.
2,000.
That's why I was talking about 2,000 Ghana cedis. If we are going to rob you, we don't take 2,000. How much more Shatta-Wale? It's not $2,000 simple. Cedis. So yeah, some victims are somewhere. You want to go to abroad and you are paying 2,000.
You see,
why people are paying $10,000 and £10,000? You want to pay $2,000 to go to America? Jamo, watch me.
You are dishonest.
I love that point. Dishonest people will be victims all the time.
Yeah.
If you are truthful, you know that it can't be.
Yeah.
It can't be. Well, let's go ahead to do our very last story before we can run away from here. And this is about Shatta-Wale's continuous tweet to Stonebwoy after the Grammy snap conversation came out. Now, after Shatta teasing Stonebwoy left, right, and center, he landed a major proposal. Let me call it a proposal, because if it comes out, I know that is what it will mean. Someone accepting what you are calling for. Now, ever since this major proposal came up, different opinions have been shared. There are some people who have even turned the thing against Shatta-Wale, making it like, okay, Shatta is looking for something, Shatta is looking for something. Let's discuss it here. Let me ask my people how they also analyze this issue. Now, after Shatta making fun of the issue and all blah, 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 boom, 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 he came with this tweet and he said, I'm issuing a formal challenge to Stonebwoy and his fans to meet me at the Accra Sports Stadium to resolve the Dancehall King title dispute. If he and his fans decline this invitation, he should refrain from identifying as a dancehall artist, as I consider him a reggae artist. I assure the nation's leaders that this will be a structured and healthy competition. Interested sponsors can contact our management teams. Well, in another post, he also said, I hold the key to success in this game. Having implemented the strategy to perfection on multiple occasions, fear is absent from my dictionary, replaced by courage, a quality instilled in me through life's lessons and guidance. Be cautious, for misjudging my statements can result in unexpected consequences. I aim to showcase my exceptional expertise, affirming my position as the premier expert and explaining why others view me as a threat. I challenge you to a contest, providing an opportunity to comprehend why you don't feature in my top 10 dancehall artists in Ghana. So these two tweets suggest that indeed, after the long tweets over the week, Shatta-Wale is calling for something. This has been interpreted differently by many people. On this show, Chemo and Roland speak. Later, I will also have my share on this. But let me ask them what they think about this. Chemo, we are closing.
Okay, so me, when I saw it, only thing, or the first thing that came into my head was business. Yes, that was like, I was like, no, now Shatta wants to do business. After having fun, trolling, doing whatever. Now he wants
Let's turn this.
Yes, me, the
commercial.
only thing that came into my head was business. I know that some people are having different opinions. In fact, I've seen a post that the person was saying that Shatta-Wale is living in the past. Why are you talking about sound clash now in 2024? And I was like, so you think when it happens, they will not make money or what? Like, what exactly are you talking about here? So, and honestly, I was surprised that the person would take such a position. But yes, they have the right to have their own opinion. And for me, I think it's wrong. For me, all that I saw was business. And yes, Stonebwoy is within his right to say that I will do it or not.
Okay.
Because Shatta-Wale is proposing a space that he thinks that you can charge for it, or he is also calling for sponsors. Obviously, business in his head. It's not that he just want to play or he just want to have fun without getting any benefit.
Yeah.
The post is, it has all the angles. Maybe he wants to have fun and at the same time make money out of it. That's why he's calling for sponsors. That's why he's proposing a venue. Yeah. Not any place like that. And the place, the venue, they will charge for it.
Of course.
And who will pay that? So obviously he was thinking business. So for me, I don't see anything wrong with what he's proposing. Okay. Just that yes, Stonebwoy too, he can either accept it or not, because he will also think about himself and what he can get from it. I mean, that's how society works. That's why those people who've been calling for support sometimes, some of us laugh at them because anybody taking action is motivated by the need for satisfaction. Yes, if they will not be satisfied, they won't do it. Even if they are not getting a physical reward or financial reward from it, they may have some feeling. That's why they will participate in such activity or any other activity. So for me, it is business, and if it is okay for Stonebwoy, why not? If he feels that no, this will not benefit him financially or image-wise or whatever, well, it's his own decision. Just that he may be wrong or right when you are taking decisions like that. And again, I think the both of them or the management should be the people deciding whether to do it or not. Okay. Because people outside, people like us, we suffer no consequences for taking action on your behalf.
Yeah.
For
your benefits.
And I shouldn't be the one taking that decision for you. So for this one, I think yes, they should take the decision for themselves. And what Shatta is proposing, I don't think it's a bad idea. Stonebwoy and his team should think about it.
And they've done something like this before.
Yeah. So they should think about it. If they feel that this is a good idea, why not? They should jump on board and also make something out of it.
Well, that was Intim Dodo Solomon Chemo on that one. Let's see how best we can wrap up by listening to Roland Amate, who is also a member of the Shatta Movement office. Are they ready? How do they respond to this and all the criticisms that have come out of it? Ro?
Of course, in our space, it is not, when some of these things come, it is not everybody that would understand the real motive behind it or what is actually in it. But I ask myself, what is show without business? What is hype without benefit? And here, or what is accolades without you getting something that can sustain you? So many people in their lives as entertainers had so many accolades. In fact, they are following huge. But at a point, because we live in an unstructured system, the system is not even able to sustain whatever they were able to build. And at the end of the day, we see them in a certain light that we self that we held them in high esteem is not even proud to say we know these people again. So in this particular conversation, the moment I saw the post, I was like, simple Sakawa. Yeah, it's business. You see, but we live in a space where our business thrive on the show. Our business thrive on the hype we are able to build. Our business thrive on the kind of attention that we have. And what is the use of that attention if we cannot monetize it? You see, in our space, people sometimes limit themselves to certain quarters only, like certain quarters that will just, they know or think these are the only ways. These are the only ways that we can get benefit from. These are the only ways. So if it is streams, they know, oh, money can only come from streams. Oh, money can only come from when people book me for shows. Money last I come then and then you gamble and theater. You understand?
Come on, fire.
Exactly. But per the hype that we are able to build, the kind of attention that we are able to gather, there are so many ways of monetizing these hypes, these shows, for us to get direct. You see, about 5 multiple streams of income, even at once with just a single hype.
Okay.
And it is what is going on. You see, as Stonebwoy has the right to accept the challenge or decline.
I hear he's been treating some monkey teasing.
The monkey that he posted, I think I've also seen Shatta-Wale also come to question why did Stonebwoy post his own picture online like that.
His own picture. Okay, I get it. So Stonebwoy is the monkey.
So you see, this is no different from what even Raskuku came to say that we should let Shatta-Wale and Stonebwoy be themselves in this situation. You understand? Because it is one of the things that is keeping the industry active. And you see, me, I am very happy the tangents that, like the way he presented his message, a proposed venue, a way he would want them to do this. And this is somebody that proposed the first one. The first one that happened, he was the same person.
And it also brought business.
And the benefits that came with it, is very, like, it's there for everybody to see.
Yeah.
Even the person that benefited more from that particular thing, from that particular project, or that, you know, at every point in time, people would want to add sentiment and feelings to business. It is within their own right to do it. Obiani may be a free bar and the kind of understanding and belief they have about things. But in every situation, there is the need for you to weigh the pros and cons of it and think that and decide whether it is going to benefit you or not. And you see, in our space, when I see people saying 2024 you want to do clash, 2024 you want to do battle, 2024 you want to do this.
Is it not the same thing they've been doing?
Whether it is the same or not. So must we always follow people? Must we always look at what somebody is doing elsewhere before we follow suit? Can't we create our own stuff? When Ghana started this Beyond the Return thing, didn't other countries join?
Yeah.
Must we always sit down for people?
And I'm sure there were some people who even doubted.
Exactly.
Whether we were going to succeed with it.
Exactly. I've always said that Shatta-Wale's ways of putting his career and life on the line, like just to sacrifice and show people that something can be done. Because you see this,
he has a way of sacrificing for the industry.
You see this particular proposal. It is a huge risk that he took, of which some people are even basing not to disrespect him. Besides, with you clashing, if say one clashing with Stonebwoy, until stream, so even on these DSPs, you are leading him by far. In terms of numbers on ground, you are leading him by far.
True.
He has one of the topmost collaborations here and there, traveling here and there, but you are okay. You are okay. In fact, you see, I watched a video of Rutai saying Stonebwoy is living the dreams of so many veterans. Yeah. It is true. See, I've seen so many veterans who see Shatta-Wale and they go like, hey, this is the guy. This is the guy. It is there. You are okay without clashing Stonebwoy. Nothing go. I see. You know go lose one fan. Anybody that will say, oh, because you want to go and clash Stonebwoy, so me, I'm changing from SM to whichever. The person was never your fan in the first place.
He was just hanging.
The person was just hanging because they were probably getting some benefit or so they had some interest. Me there, and it is normal. It is understandable. But you see, if you don't see this from a business point of view, and let me say this and wrap it up.
Okay.
We are in an election year. People should also tilt their mind towards this direction. These are two giants in the space that are known to have tension between them. For them to do this sends a huge signal to the entire country for them to know that, yes, we may not agree on certain tables. We may disagree in certain instances. But when it comes to making sure that we do things that will even benefit the country economically, we are able to do it. Put Shatta-Wale and Stonebwoy on one stage and just think about the economic benefits that will come out of it in a while. And we are in election year again. There is tension in the system. And this is a platform that even these politicians and these peacekeeping organizations can take advantage of it and say, this is the concept that we want to
go with it.
To use to preach peace in election year. So if people cannot see the benefit of these and will still want to
act tough.
Not tough, mponya. Tough, yeah. You are acting tough on you.
Okay, acting, yeah.
You are acting tough on tough. You acting tough. You are acting tough in your own country.
Tougher than who?
Tougher than who? Because you are tough. Well, them man, they say, you understand? So, if you not see the great benefits of some of these things, and we will still want, me, sure say by this time, Raskuku episode, why? See, they've typed yes on default on their social media. Hey, Fabe form here. Hey, yes or no? In caps, you're typing. But, because in the antechi, we say,
and monkeys also play by sizes.
And the manager,
oh my goddess. Now, we are sure waiting for how this will play. The monkey Stonebwoy sent today. We still don't know whether it was from a few more monkeys or those on the when you're going to Akrobeto, that place. When you go to Akrobeto, they are there. Dawinya was those there. I'm not sure it's one of them because they can't do this.
That particular monkey.
Yeah, they can't do this. It is only the female one that they can. Well, I'll have my thoughts on this later here on Sammy Flex TV, so keep expecting that. And I'll leave you to go spend your weekend. And if you're also watching this during the weekend, continue to have a cool weekend. Monday on Showbiz Daily, he will be here to meet again. But we'll be doing other topics. Just get ready for us. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this with Roland Amate from Shagzy Shatta Movement, Roland Amate, Roland Report on YouTube, and RolandReport.com, as well as in Tidosu Digital Solutions. You can call him Chemo from Sammy Flex TV, as well as our online manager. And to Theophilus Digosh, he did our camera for this show, and Bujulens did the editing. Until then, remember to subscribe to us, share your opinions with us. Let's do this together as one industry. I see you when I see you. We're out of here. Ta-ta.